This video is brought to you by Scopic.com. Get yours now.
Hey guys, this is Phil from underKG.com. So we're going to take a look at LG X screen. So LG has launched a new X series back in the last MWC, and it's a sort of a mid-ranger, and they added up the two iconic features for each of them. X screen has two displays. It's got the second screen. It's not exactly physically two displays, it's just a cutout display. And the X cam on the other way, they added up a new camera, the dual camera. So let's take a look. So this is not exactly globally available. We're living in Korea, so it's where LG has its headquarters at, so we have it. But so it's not exactly expensive. It's got a Snapdragon 8 410 quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, and 16 GB of ROM. Micro SD card slot, Android Marshmallow, just the usual mid-ranger perspective that you would expect in a modern smartphone. So here is the packaging. As you can see, it's made out of paper, so it's not exactly, it's not exactly premium looking. The phone itself is not premium. It's retailing at around $270 for right now, as where I am right now. Here's a little manual. Here's a little manual written in Korean, and micro USB cable. A pair of earphones. That looks weirdly familiar, but no, never mind. That doesn't look like the EarPod at all. Okay, and here is the charger. LG is known for putting a very, low output charger for their phones, but I'm not gonna check here. And a little SIM card removal tool sticking out of the box. That's pretty much it. So that's what you get with the LG X screen. All right, so let's look at the different parts of it. So the back, LG is calling that the glass fiber, covered by the glass fiber. Let's take the protective plastic off, and you can see that the back is quite simple looking. It's got a camera. That's actually a 13 megapixel module along with the LED flash, carrier logo, unwelcome features, and the LG logo, and that's pretty much it. On the front, we got the 4.93 inches of an HD display. I guess I'm gonna call that a 5-incher. 5 inches of an HD display, along with the little second display on top. That's ranging at 1.76 inches, and if you ask about resolution, it is 80 by 520 pixels. And from there, you can multitask, you can write your signature, and you can, launch the quick tools that enables for the flashlights and sorts. And here we go with we're going to let it have its time to optimize the default apps. While we do that, we're gonna do a little size comparison. So here goes the 5.2 inches of a Galaxy S7. As you can see, it's almost identical in physical dimensions. 5.2 inches, 5 inches. And if you ask for a more budget one, their price, Galaxy J3 is slightly cheaper than the LG X screen. So here goes the J3, 5 inches, 5 inches, 5.2 inches. You can see the dimensions over there. And without further ado, we're going to start setting this guy up. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigabyte of storage, Android Marshmallow, and 2300 milliamps of battery. Okay, so we're going to go skip all the settings. Carrier bloatware, done, and here we go with the LG's new home screen. So LG is keeping on updating their software, and it said the guide as second screen, so we know the basics. We'll go through that. So they have got rid of the launcher, the app drawer, so God. And all the apps are lined up there, just like the iPhone or some other Chinese manufacturers. If you want to add up the home launcher back, you can download that from the LG store. They're calling this UX 5.0. I'm not a big fan of this launcher-less design. I think it's ridiculous, but LG designed to maintain it that way. So since it's a Snapdragon 410 device, it's taking a very long time to firstly set up the widgets or the second display itself, thanks to that lower processing power. So here's the LG V10, where they firstly introduced the second display. So as you can see, you can put the signature over there, or you can scroll to get to the quick tools, as you could have with the LG V10 as well. You can multitask. You can launch few apps, launch an app, go settings, and here you see the list of the apps that you just launched. So you can tap between the apps to quickly multitask between the ones that you have already launched. Okay, so that's the basics of the LG X screen. We'll get back with the review pretty soon. It looks very interesting, and it seems like a good looking phone for what it costs. So we'll get back with the review. Here's the second display. Here's a larger 5-inch 720p display. We'll get back with the review. You can meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. We'll see you guys later. Until then, ciao.